There was a key moment in my life that I'll never forget, and it's well before the day that I put pen to paper. I was at a coffee shop and I noticed at the window seat there was a woman with a cappuccino and a notebook, and with a very thoughtful gaze she was looking out the window, and I realized at that moment that that was Carol Shields writing, that she was putting her words down in this public space. And yet she had such a privacy about her. She had such a thoughtfulness, a reflectiveness that also felt accessible. She was there. She was sort of offering her energy, her creative moment to this wider space. And seeing Carol Shields writing suddenly made it all real. It made the writing life tangible. It wasn't just something people did elsewhere. It was something people did right here, right close to home, right where I read a book. Possibly that was the first time I ever got the courage to pursue my own writing. I think the writer-in-residence can do the same for writers here at the university, for writers in the wider community, to invite them into their process, into their conversation, to be a connective point. I think it's really important for an artist to be seen in the making of their work, for a writer to be seen in the act of doing. You know, we hear nothing from a writer and then there's a book, as if it just appears. So a residence like this really supports that act of making, act of doing. It says, you need time, you need space, you need support. Here you go. It is absolutely generous. It's a tangible generosity that the Carol Shields family has put forth with the funding of this residence, and that the University of Winnipeg supports. The writer-in-residence offers such a meaningful and layered artistic exchange with a community of writers, people who are yet to write, people who are writing but perhaps don't have community with which to share it. There's just such a resonance from this center position that's exchanged in a really intimate way, one-on-one with writers, when we meet and look at their words line by line, sentence by sentence, theme by theme. To have someone give your words so much attention is something that a writer will never forget. With so much thanks to all the supporters who have given to this program over the last 10 years. The Carol Shields Writer-in-Residence has been around for a decade now. It is all grown up, and I think it's just at the beginning.